guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So today's video, as you probably already know because of the title of this video, is a full drugstore tutorial, specifically a back to school drugstore tutorial. Obviously, you don't have to just wear this shit back to school. This is a good tutorial for just everyday use. It's really quick, it's really easy, anybody can do it, and the best part is that it's using all affordable products that you can just like run to CVS or Walgreens or whatever, your local drugstore, and grab all the stuff that you need and make it quick and easy. Normally when I do these videos, I'll use like affordable makeup, but in today's video in specific, everything that I used is literally from the drugstore. Like you don't have to order any of this online except for brushes. I did use Morphe brushes, which are really affordable, but you can't really get those at the drugstore, obviously. That's the only thing that's used in this video that you cannot get at the drugstore. Everything else you can get at your local drugstore. So if you're interested in seeing how to get this super simple, easy, and quick back to school look using all drugstore products, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Hello everybody. So I thought it was only appropriate to start my back to school tutorial with a cup of coffee, but then I hit my tooth and it hurt really bad, but it's all good. My tooth did not chip. We are okay. We are good. Also, while I was filming this video, it was raining, so Puff was really scared, so he's probably gonna make a couple appearances in the background throughout this video. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Mario Badescu water and spritz this all over my face to give my skin a nice boost of hydration before I get started. And then I'll be mixing together my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation with the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. I'm going to mix this together right on my fingers and then just put it straight onto my face like if I was putting on moisturizer. What we're basically doing is creating a tinted moisturizer, kind of like a tinted moisturizer BB cream type of concoction. This is just a little bit nicer. It's a little bit more lightweight for during the day, and I'm using a matte foundation to do this because the matte foundations just tend to last a little bit longer and tend to help more with oil breakout than the luminous foundations do. So I definitely recommend using a matte foundation if you're gonna have this on all day long. Once we're done blending that in, we're gonna go in with some concealer, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This was one of my favorite concealers. Like this used to be the only concealer that I would use, and I haven't used it in a while. So I'm just gonna put some under my eyes, and then I'm gonna put some on the sides of my nose because I do tend to get a little bit of redness there, a little on the chin, and a little bit down the center of the face. Nothing new here, in all the normal areas I would normally put it. And now I'm going in with this Wet n Wild flat top brush, and I'm just gonna press this in. I did actually get this at Walgreens. I think it was like $2.99, and it's a great brush. It did such a good job blending out my concealer. It was awesome. I loved it. I'm just going to keep doing little pressing motions to blend all of that concealer in until everything is nice and blended. Once everything is nice and blended together, I'm going to take a quick little coffee break because, blending out concealer is exhausting, right guys? Just kidding. So now to go ahead and set all that concealer, I'm going to go on with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the number 10. It's the perfect color for me. It's the only one that has more of a yellowish undertone, so it works perfect with my skin tone. And I'm using a little e.l.f. blush brush to do this. I'm packing this in all underneath of my eyes where I tend to crease, and I'm actually taking it in the whole under eye area. I'm going to set my face with a little bit more powder than normal. Not more powder, but in more areas than normal, just because I really want this to be able to last all day long. I'm also going to set my eyelids because I did put some concealer on my eyelids, and I don't want that to crease. Now I'm going to take my L'Oreal True Match powder and my Morphe MB1 brush to just very lightly dust some powder over my whole face to set everything into place. I know that this powder looks like a random weird powder. It's just that I have a gajillion of the L'Oreal True Match powders because I love them, and I have all of them in a Z palette. So that's why it's like popped out like that. So now I'm going to go into my e.l.f. bronzer palette, and I'm going to use my Morphe M527, and I'm just going to bronze up my face. I mixed together the first 3 colors. I usually avoid the last color in the palette just because it has a lot of red in it, and I don't really like how it looks on my skin. But if it works with your skin tone, by all means, go ahead and use it. I love this palette. It's so, so, so good. It's so nice, and what I love about it is that it's not super, super, super intense. You can really build it up. So when you're half asleep in the morning, it's not going to get too crazy and out of hand and brown on your face. You'll really be able to build it up, you know, little by little. You have a lot of control with it. So now I'm going into this blush that I love. You can tell how much I love it because it's absolutely destroyed. And I'm using my Morphe M530. This is the Wet n Wild blush and apricot in the middle. I'm just going to put a little bit on the apples of my cheeks to give a nice flushed peachy appearance to my face. And now for the glow. Oh my gosh, guys, this glow. This is the Wet n Wild highlighter in the color Precious Petals. It is so beautiful. I'm using my Morphe M510 to apply it. What I love about this highlight is that it's not the regular golden highlight that we always go for. It has kind of like a little bit of a pinky, peachy undertone to it, which I love for during the day, because anything with like a pink or like peachy undertone always gives just like a really healthy looking glow to the skin. Gold gives us more of like that glamorous, bronzed, goddess over the top look, and I feel like anything with a pink undertone gives more of like that natural, subdued, I'm just so healthy and fabulous type of look. So I'm just going in highlighting my face. Please highlight your face the way that you like to do it. I like a lot of highlighter. I even put it on my chin, but you don't have to highlight in all the places that I highlight. So now I'm going back into the bronzer palette. I'm going to pick up the first color. I'm using a Morphe M510 brush for this. And I'm just going to put this directly in my crease. I'm just going to run some through my crease to add a little bit of definition to my eyes, nothing too crazy. I love using this brush to do this because it's so big and so fluffy that it allows me to do it so quickly. It just blends out the color perfectly, gives me that perfect little soft definition that I'm looking for, and that's it. It's so quick and easy. So now I'm going back into the highlighter. I'm going to highlight my brow bone very quickly, and once I'm done highlighting my brow bone, I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. Look at me checking out that glow. Just making sure it looks good in the lighting, you know? The struggle, the glow struggle. Now I'm just taking that same bronzer and my Morphe E36 brush, and I'm going to run some of it in my lower lash line. You can totally skip this step if you want, but it takes like 2 seconds and I feel like it adds a little bit more definition to the eyes, so I like to do it. So now I'm going to move on to brows, but I had a really hard time getting this out of the package. That package like did not want to let the product out. Like it was holding on to that product for dear life. So this is the Maybelline brow pencil. I'll have exactly which one it is listed in the description box below. But I'm going to do my brows as I always do. I'm just going to carve out the bottom of my brow using very light pressure. And then I'll spoolie out that harsh line to just make sure it's nice and soft. And then I'll do some hair-like strokes through my brows. Nothing new here. I'll actually also link my brow tutorial down below. It's been a while. I should probably do an updated one. I mean, my routine hasn't really changed so much. Just the products that I use have changed, but I'll link it below anyway so you guys can kind of get a little bit more in-depth tutorial of my eyebrows if you'd like to see how I do them. But this was the first time I ever used this brow pencil, and oh my god, I loved it. I loved how good it worked. Like I had never used a drugstore brow pencil, and I really love this one. I'm like die hard for my Benefit Brow, so I never step away from that, but I'm really glad that I did because I really like how this product worked. It really impressed me. So now to set everything into place, I'm going to be using my favorite setting spray of all time, which is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I actually just picked up a brand new one right before I sat down to film this video, and I was so upset because I got a camel spitter. Oh my god, like the little spigot thing I guess is messed up, and it was camel spitting at me. And one of the reasons why I love this spray so much is because it gives the perfect mist, and that was not the case today, but it's okay. We make it work. So now for mascara, I'm going to go ahead and use my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I always recommend spritzing over your face with the setting spray before you do your mascara, because sometimes if you do it after your mascara, it can make your mascara bleed onto your face, and what should be a 10-minute makeup tutorial or makeup look turns into a 45-minute ordeal. So now onto lips. I'm going to be giving you guys 3 different lip options. I'm going to start by using this little Rosebud Solve lip balm. Sometimes I'll just put this on and put nothing else just because I like to be comfortable, but that wasn't one of the lip options. I'm going to show you the other 3 lip options now. There's technically 4 lip options, hey. So the first one is this Milani liquid lipstick in the color Lovely. It's like a really pretty neutral, pinky, rosy color. It's really nice. It's a legitimate liquid lipstick, so it dries to a full matte and it lasts like a really long time. The next lipstick is this Maybelline one. This is just a regular lipstick with a satin finish, as you can see here. It's another pretty neutral color. This one's a little bit more brown than the Milani one, but this is just a regular old satin shiny lipstick. Nothing different, nothing crazy about this one. What I'm gonna use, which is the 3rd lip option, is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color London. I like these because they're like a happy medium. It's not super matte, but it's not shiny either. It has like a matte finish, but it's a soft, comfortable wear formula. So I love these. I have a few of them that I really like. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of gloss right on top. You can totally skip the gloss if you want, but I like to add a little bit of gloss just to give, you know, a little extra shimmer. This is the NYX gloss in the color Creme Brulee. And here's the finished look. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned about a couple new really awesome drugstore products. I had never used this eyebrow product before from Maybelline. It's the, as I said in the video, it's the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil in the color Soft Brown. And it's actually a perfect match for my eyebrows. And I loved it. It was so easy to use. I did my eyebrows so quick. I really liked this eyebrow pencil. I thought it was awesome. The only thing that I wasn't like completely obsessed with from this video was the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. This has really good reviews. That's why I picked it up. And like, I just have a problem with the smell. I really don't like the way it smells. It smells like plasticky, kind of, you know what I mean? Since I did mix it in with my foundation, it didn't really bother me too much. It worked fine, but on its own, it just have a little bit more of an oily consistency. So I don't know about this. I have to keep testing this out to see how I feel about it. But this is the only thing that I wasn't 100% like I'm in love from this video, so you guys know. If you end up recreating this look, please comment below, or if you post a picture with this look on, tag me on Instagram. I love seeing you guys recreate the looks that I post. So happy back to school, everyone. Good luck on your first day, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to keep seeing more of my videos, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.